topics. The second topic is staying the course and prosperity in tough times. We're just going to breeze through these because, they're not as important as the first. As you guys know, like I said before, this is a time in the world that is unlike any other time. People act different. People are going to act different. They're unleashing a disease on the population. They're closing down the economies. Things are not as easy as they were. One of the important aspects of spirituality is to be able to produce water from a desert. So if you study Moses, the whole allegory of Moses and the Israelites, you find out that when they got to the desert, they became thirsty, and the Spirit told Moses to hit the rock so the water could come out the rock. This is an allegory. Okay? So when the earth becomes more devastated, as it will be as time goes on, those of us that are spiritual will find out that we're still going to eat. We're still going to be having money. We're still going to have a roof over our head. We're still going to be provided for simply by our alignment. Okay, that's why I'm teaching you the Igbo formula of this LBRP. That's one of the things that's going to align you properly. In every time of devastation, there were people that were living well. Even during World War II, during Vietnam, during all those times, while some people were dying and suffering, some people were on vacation, diving into ocean, sipping drinks from pineapples. In the same world, eating well, sleeping well. All right? So you want to be with those people that are enjoying in all times. Like I said, the Spirit is a wind. It'll blow you where you deserve to be blown. Pay attention to the time that we're living in. This is not a time to be fake. It's not a time to fake the funk. Anybody you're fucking with, keep it real with the person. Because you don't know who that person is. All these spirits that you guys are calling Hotep, Osar, Isis, these spirits are walking around amongst you today. In flesh. Interacting with you online. You do the wrong thing to the wrong spirit, and gradually you will be broken down. You see a part of this earth that's closer to hell. You do the right thing to the right spirit, you will see heaven. You yourself could be one of those great spirits. Everybody that is within this circle that we share already have their souls preordained to hear this information. There is no other portal like this. It's not much, as you see. There's some people's pages that have 15,000 people. There's just 10 people listening to me. But the information that you're going to get from this portal, you will never find it anywhere else on this earth. I guarantee you. So, staying the course and being prosperous in tough times, the first rule is that you have to always clean yourself spiritually, always clean your astral body using some type of geomantric ritual, which is the first thing I taught you. Do it on a daily basis. All right? Secondly, give. Learn to give. I'm not saying give money or give physical, but if you find somebody that you feel needs a certain information, say you're in a certain field and you're making money, share that information with that person. Okay? Because hold on. Because by giving, you receive. Believe it or not, those that find it hard to give will find it very hard to receive. So try to help the flock, try to help the circle of people, especially people that's with like minds like you. If you're in a certain field or in a certain line of business, share that information. And you will find out that things that will make you better will come to you. All right? That's just that for that. All right? Clean yourself astral. Share good information with like-minded people. Okay, this is a time where a lot of normal work is going to be abolished. Most of the work now is going to be done virtual. The reason they're doing all this, they're trying to chaperone the entire world into a virtual reality. Instead of going to a mall, you're going to log into a virtual mall where you walk around the mall with a virtual body. They're going to introduce virtual worlds. Remember I told you about one of the lectures, he who could trap the soul. Don't be afraid. There's a part in the Bible where Christ said, be not afraid of he who can kill the body, but be afraid of he who could kill the body and the soul by trapping it in hell. This is when they finally get you to start logging your consciousness using an avatar into virtual trading platforms. So instead of logging onto Facebook on your phone, your consciousness enters Facebook and we walk around Facebook. They already show you these things in a lot of TV shows. But to do that, they have to make this physical world unlivable. This world that you see is systematically being destroyed. It will be destroyed. It was written. Why do you think the people that run this world channel everything they have towards destruction? Every technology, instead of them to use it to make people's lives better, they use it to create weapons. Do you know how much it cost to create all the planes in World War II? And all the bombs, and all the guns, and all the bullets, and all the shells, and all the gas, and just, do you know the billions and billions, even trillions of dollars it took to create machines that were used to destroy people? Don't you think that they could have used it to make people's lives better? But these people are occultists. They have scripts that you've never seen before. They have books that you've never seen in your life. The only way you could see these books is if you have the ability to go to the inner library, the Akasha, and get this information. If you're lucky enough to know somebody that gets information from the Akasha and can share it, listen to that person. What you see happening was meant to happen. If you are intelligent enough, just reading your everyday mundane scriptures, they even put that shit there. But that's just a drop of the literature they have. When they told you that this virtual reality, how do you know that your time has come to expire? They said, when you see the man of sin go into the temple and act as if he was God, know that your time has come to leave. It's in New Testament. Okay, some people interpret it literally, but that's the occult meaning. All that shit in the New Testament was about virtual realities. Everything is an emanation. Okay? So, the man of sin is the new man, or what you call the normal man. He's the man that's ruling this earth today. He puts himself in the temple as God, meaning he paints himself as God and forces people to worship his image as God. Not only that, the earth was given to him to do as he pleases for a reason. I already explained to you the reason for that. That a long time ago, your souls wrote that program so that when you forget, when you hold on beyond your time to leave, that program will force you to remember. So the African race, the African bloodline is on an exodus current. It's inevitable. The longer it takes them, the more they're going to suffer. All right? That's their current. The newer races like the Norman, for them to prosper, they must torture you. They will never help you. They will never help you Africans because it's not in their best interest to do so spiritually. They know their program. All right? So, while you're still here, there are things that you could do to help yourself spiritually. But ultimately understand what your program is. All right? That's the part in the Acts of the Apostles or the New Testament. There's a lot of other mythology that say the same thing in different ways. The Exodus and Moses, Christ and the resurrection, the book of Revelation, they're all saying the same thing. They're talking about a particular people, which is your bloodline or your gene pool, Africans. Okay? So that brings us to the